Welcome back, guys. We're going to continue this French Empire campaign. So we get to try out our new sniper mortar mix class. So it'll be interesting to see how that fares. Good timing as well, just as we've got these smaller ships to deal with. So the main thing I'm looking at is the firing and the aiming. I want to see if they fire correctly, and I want to see if the aiming is changed because there's two different types of ships aiming. Two different types of guns aiming, I meant, not ships. Let's just quickly pause it. I'll have to click on him. Looks like it wasn't him that caused all that damage then. Was it this ship? Yeah, so the 12.9 inches just absolutely wrecked this screening ship. Don't understand how he hasn't range finding yet. How is he still range finding? Finally. Right, so he's got a range found of 317. I'm still yet to figure out what it is that affects that. Now, the reason that, or half of the reason that I wanted to try this two different types of caliber is to see the range found. So you got 225 there. He had a 317, so, and he's only got 181. Why are they all different? You know, is it the amount of different guns you're shooting at the target? So if he was shooting his... No, because they're both shooting the same amount of guns at the target, so... God knows. I can't figure it out. He's got 21 aiming, he's got 34% aiming, 39.4 sorry. He's got 50% aiming, so the aiming is obviously making a difference. But there are other things that make a difference, and I'm not sure what it is, if I'm honest. See, it's 181 now. Why has it gone up to 181? He's gone up to 225. He's still range finding. 317 again. I just don't get it. Why is it always different? Well, I think these sniper guns are doing a number on them. I think so anyway. I've got the speed too high to really see what's going on. No, that was the 13.9 incher that did all that damage. One of the 12.9 inches did. And another 13.9 incher did 1,300 damage. So yeah, the 13, the mortar gun is still good. It's still doing a real number on these armoured cruisers. But the sniper gun is definitely better at taking out the light cruisers and destroyers. I don't know. I think it's nice to have a mix. And they seem to be shooting properly. They're not glitching out because there's two different types. And they're not alternating the salvos between one shot and then two, because there's only two guns firing. That was the main reason that I wanted to try it. So overall, I think it's a really good system. Well, I've hardly hardly really fought the Germans for them to be asking for a peace. It's only 17,000. That's not much at all. But they're obviously fighting multiple wars. We've got 73 ships left. The Italians have got 108. British 61. The British are repairing 39. I was going to say the French are doing crap, but that's me. It's because they're all battleships. Yeah, 73, 108 and 61. They're building another 37 as well. Germany are building another 10. Right, why have I got ships here? Did they just get intercepted or something? Why are they here? So, as I was moving them up to Brest, they got intercepted and then returned to Marseille. That's really annoying. Okay, fair enough. Well, let's check the ship designer to see if the bug. Hey, I've got an exit button, so let's see if we select this, press copy. We've got an exit button, so I might be able to do it now. We've still got an exit button. Right then. So third time lucky. Right, I don't think I wanted to change anything here. So let's try and save it and exit. Unsaved design. No, I've just pressed save. I can't have an unsaved design if I've just pressed save. Hey! Right, so all them ships that I've just set to build, I'm going to scrap them so I don't have to refit them. That's 4. So it's a bit of a mess, but I think we'll get there. Okay, so all of my ships are now refit. We've obviously got these down here, which is annoying. Got some Germans coming around with battleships. They obviously requested a peace, but that doesn't mean that they're going to sign for it. So I'm going to send half of these to come down here and protects these ports, the trade down here. So I'm going to send one battle cruiser, two Charlemagne. In fact, one Charlemagne and one Magnanime. These can protect up here just in case I get a doom stack come at me. Right, let's have a look at Paris now. So Paris is 4 months. When I auto-resolved it, it said medium damage after it was at heavy. Maybe it's been 3 months since then, I don't know. Hey, peace signed with the Germans. Should I steal Heligoland off them? Nah. The Italians want an alliance, but I don't. I want to kill them. So, if we want to start a war with the Italians, I think the Western Med, maybe the Eastern Med. I reckon the Western Med will be fine. Right then, what are we on? It hasn't updated yet. So let's skip turn and then exit and reload to update the power projection. We're at 7, 2, 7 and 5,000. That might actually be the correct amount, but I don't think so. Yeah, so it's just doubled it in the North Atlantic, but this one still stayed the same, so... I may... if we just built some ships. I may need to bring these down, I don't know. I may as well bring them down, because they're only gonna send a doom stack at me probably. So it'll be quicker if I've got more ships. For some reason, the Austro-Hungarians want another war. They haven't even recovered from the last one. Should I give them some money? That'll help them out. I've got plenty of money, so... yeah, I'll do it. More to help them out than for my own benefit. Okay, we've got a new armoured citadel. 10% armour is actually pretty decent. I never normally use Citadel 3, but we can. Okay, so we've just started researching the 14-inch. So I think I'm tempted to rush big guns, just so I can try out the 14-inch Mark 3s, just because I want to. Right, so we've got 3 battle cruisers that need refitting. So I'll start them on that, and I'll send the other 3 down here. Well, I want to upset the Italians, so why not? What's this going to affect? Positive with the British, negative with the Austro-Hungarians. That's a shame. So we've got negative with the Italians, but we've got negative with the other two more, which is annoying. What's this? Give them more money. Right. Like I say, I've got loads of money. They need help recovering. I think giving them money is not a bad thing. They're still losing 10 transports. How are they losing transports? They're not at war. Oh, they are at war. Ha! They're having a rough time. I might keep feeding them money. Help them out. Right, what was I doing? I've just repaired a ship. Right, so we're on 22,000 there. And we're on 900. They're refitting. These have repaired, so these can come out. So 22,000. It's annoying that you have to keep doing this every time you build a new ship, but if it speeds up the outbreak of war, then it's worth it. $29,000, so it's just give us 7,000 more. Still only 2.4 though. No, I don't want an alliance, thank you. Right. TNT-2 is actually a really good explosive. And I think I'm currently on... You know what, I can't actually remember. Where am I going? Refit. Refit. So that's going to make a huge difference. Less shell penetration, more shell damage, and much less flash fire. So it's worth it just for the less flash fire, basically. So it's a pain having to refit all the time, but it's worth it, and it saves a load of weight as well. I'm only going to change that and not the armour, and then I want to see what the refit time is. And then on another ship I'll change that and the armour and see what the refit time is and see what the differences are. So this one. So we're not at war at the moment, so I can comfortably refit and not have to worry about it. I can't refit them. Well, I haven't built them yet, that's why. So I'll have to do the same thing again. So this one can be the one where I don't change the armour. So 2 months for the battleships. Four months, so another 2 months for the armour. Jesus. Oh no, in a minute, are these the other ones? No, they are the right ones, so 2 and 4 months. So if you change the armour, you've got to wait twice as long. I mean, how does it take 2 months to change ammo? Surely that could be done in 2 days. Right, well, I need to do it on the other ship anyway. Flash fire 24. Flash fire 44, so it's almost half it. So I think that's worth it. Shall I change the armour? I've got to wait 4 months for the others anyway, so... Well, it's only 2 months for that one when I change the armour. Weird. Right, so I've got to send them back to port. Well, that would have been nice to have on the ship. It's annoying how you have to keep refitting every time to add something, because this would actually be really nice. Frustrating. It's hard to even see if it's been added or not. So I'm just gonna leave it. Well, a coincidence rangefinder is definitely worth refitting for, so it looks like we're on for a string of refits. So I've got to refit 4 different ships with a coincidence range. Oh yeah, the other one gets applied automatically, so just the coincidence rangefinder. God, what a pain in the arse. But that's definitely worth it. Let's have a look. Okay, so at 10 kilometers we've got 9.6. At 2.5 we've got 83. 9.6 and 83. 9.7 and 84, so 1% at 2.5 and 0.1% at 10, so it didn't make as much difference as I expected, but it's still worth doing. Is it worth doing? I don't know. Because I've got the other thing that is getting added as well. I'm gonna do it because that other thing is actually really good. The Demesk system or whatever it was called. Right then, we just need to reduce 48. So this is one of the ones that I didn't add the armour on. God, this is a chore. Right then, we've obviously got to wait for everyone to finish refitting before we can do all them new refits. So we're just going to be skipping a few turns for the minute. Are these... Yeah, they're fine. Got no new ships yet. Okay, so everybody's refit now. I'm not interested in upsetting them. The fleet needs more money. Yeah. Hey, that was quick. Jesus, that was quick. So, in no time, I'm going to be refitting again with new guns. Oh, it's getting ridiculous. Spending more time messing about in the ship designer than I am actually shooting things. Alright then. So I'm going to keep paying them because they need the money, they need the help. Although I am running out of funds, but I don't mind going bankrupt. I actually want to go bankrupt, so it's fine by me. So always take naval budget. Probably sick of hearing me saying that. Well, I'm assuming that they get this funds. Unfortunately, there's no way to actually find out. But I'm going to try and give them some more funds. How are they looking for funds? We've got 717, so they're doing quite well. Maybe they don't need any more money. They've got crew, they've got funds. They've got the lowest GDP though. It's only a little bit lower than mine, but they're building ships, that's good. So yeah, that's looking promising. Ships are still refitting. think this is actually a pretty decent shell, but there's no way I'm doing a refit just for a new shell. How long is this refit taking? I only changed a coincidence rangefinder, for God's sake. Obviously I had to change the armour as well, but still. Right, so it looks like 15-inch Mark 1s come before 14-inch Mark 3s. We've got a load of new ships here that need refitting, but before I do that, I suppose these have got 2 months, right, so I can refit these. And then in 2 months these ones will be done. Our expenses are too high, but that's a good thing. So we just got 1 million a month extra from doing that. So it's not like a load of money, but 1 million a month for the prestige and unrest is perfectly fine with me. Go on, I'll take that. Armor weight reduce. That's really good. Oh, that's really good. I bet that would reduce it huge because I've got so much armor on these ships. Interesting. Do these need to go back to port? They do, don't they? What an idiot. No wonder they're not refitting. Right then. Have these guys refit already? Looks like they have. Okay, let's bring them out. See if we can get this war with the Italians going. Right, so that's doubled the power projection. Expense is too high, but I want it to be too high. Right, we're upsetting the Italians. That's good. Right, shall we pay off? Or shall we go to war? I want to keep doing this cheesy tactic to raise my monthly balance, so I'm going to keep being cheesy. Geared turbines, nice. Oh, I didn't get the "you're bankrupt" notice. That was weird. Maybe there was too much stuff going on for them. Right. I'm pretty sure it's impossible to go completely bankrupt. You just keep getting permanent bailouts. I haven't been building this either. I've missed a year and a half. Right, so we get a lump sum and we get the naval budget, which is what we want. We've got another naval budget here, which is fantastic. So we've just gone up 2 million just from them two events. The cheesy one and the actual one. I think you can only do this bailout twice in a row. Any more than that and it stops working. It'll work on the 4th turn, but not the 3rd in a row. Or at least that's what happened during my playtesting. So we're basically spending prestige to get more naval funds and monthly balance, but it increases the unrest. So that's basically what's going on here. Okay, so this is the 2nd in a row. So we can test it to see if we get it a 3rd in a row. We're actually not going to be able to because we've got too many funds now. But we've just gained like 3 million from doing that a month. Okay, so there's a global recession at the moment, which is why everyone's growth is hitting rock bottom. But it will start to grow again now. It's practically a year. I'm just trying to think. Well, let's have a look, shall we? 1.59 and 0, 0 basically. So 1.54 and theirs has gone into the -1, minus 0.1. So maybe it's December that the recession breaks and then we start going back up again. So it might be every 2 years, I don't know. But I know that you start midway through. So it might be 6 months up and then one and a half or 9 months. I don't know. I haven't actually looked at the dates. Right, do we carry on being cheesy? I kind of want to carry on being cheesy. That reduced the unrest. 16-inch Mark 1. Interesting. That gives me the opportunity to test out... Oh, I won't bother doing any testing. I'll do the testing in custom battle. Right, we didn't get the event that time. So hopefully we get it next time. Yep, we got the event, so let's have a look. Yeah, another 750k. Lovely. Let's have a look. Okay, we're going back up again. Everyone's going back up. So, it's December 13, so it's 4 years to do 1.5 cycles. So it's about 6 years for a full cycle. No, that makes no sense. We've done 1.5. That's 3/4. So it's been 4 years. Why is my brain not working? Oh my god, I've been awake for too long. So it's 5 years. 5 years for a full cycle, yeah. Jesus, man. How did it take me that long to work that out? So, the growth mechanic of up and down the cycle, it takes 5 years to do a full up and then down. So every 2.5 years, you go from bottom, which is what I am now, to the very top, and then it'll drop back down again after 2.5 years, and then go back up again. Okay, so I think we'll call it an end to this episode. Hardly anything's happened. If you've watched the whole thing, I'll be surprised. Let me know in the comments if you did. Oh dear. So yeah, we're going to be starting a war pretty much any time now. Oh, maybe not. Looks like we're going back to war with the Austro-Hungarians. Oh, wait a minute, I'm looking at the wrong one. France. So it looks like we're going to war with the Austro-Hungarians first. Then we'll probably go to war with the Italians. The only problem is when I get in a war with them, it'll put my relations up with the Italians. There's nothing I can do about that. It's just tough luck. Right then, yeah, call it a day for this one. So cheers for watching, guys. Take care. I'll see you soon.